Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today I want to take this pattern that I made and let's select it and come in kind of tight on it. Control C and bring it over to our template. Control V and just kind of push this off to the side a bit. Alright, so my idea is this one we spaced out all of the colors that go over and under, and instead of having it spaced out, I thought maybe it would be more interesting if we didn't space it out. So let's, alright, we have a red, let's do the paint. Figure out goes all the way to there. All right, I'll just put down the whole line. I can fill in the over and unders afterwards. So this kind of occurred to me kind of after the other bracelet was completely done, and I thought it could be something very, very different. Let's grab this same blue that we used before, and the blue went under, so we'll do that. And it's going over here. There we go. So there's our first two colors. Now, and we're gonna make this thing flip, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure how that'll turn out, but we're gonna try to make it flip. So now the green is gonna be right up against the edge. Does it go? Yeah, so it's at the top edge, so it goes up to here under the blue, and it was a full stripe under the red. Right here, then it crosses over. Wait, over the red. Under the blue. I'm not sure we have this right just yet, but we'll take a look at it after to see if there's any more tweaks needed. So the next one is the yellow. Yellow went over the green but under the blue, then over the red, under the green, over the blue. There it goes under the red, over the green, under the blue. Yeah, so the setting this up right is definitely challenging. Under the red, over the green, under the... But there we go. So there's our first half. And yeah, that's definitely interesting. Let's... Alright, while I'm filling in the underlying strings. Let's just thank our YouTube members for making this all possible. Without their support, I wouldn't be just exploring design after design. And yeah, I have to say, I kind of like the idea of what this might do. Seems something's... This goes under. Yeah. Goes over, then goes under. So the whole making it, if it goes under one, then it goes over the next, and then it goes under the one after that. Keeping that as a central part of the whole focus, even though the spacing is different. So over the green, but under the blue. Is a little bit tricky to kind of keep track of, especially when it's like offset like this, but fortunately we had the other pattern to kind of help us along. I don't know if this is going to be any easier or more difficult than the last one. I rather kind of liked the last one. It kind of, once I got into a rhythm of making it, it wasn't so bad. And I feel like a lot of the same elements are present here. It's just the spacing and stuff is a little bit different. There might be parts that are a little harder to kind of keep track of, like why something happens in an order that it does. But we'll see. And then the fact that we're flipping it, that might be interesting as well. I am curious though, once it's flipped, if I need to rearrange the sequence of which ones go over or not. Like, we'll take a look at that once we do it. So yeah, this is definitely making a more complex bracelet, even though we're using the same exact elements of one that was relatively easy to do. And that can happen quickly. It can go from something simple to something difficult. With just a few tweaks. So let's copy our whole top half here, Control C, Control V. Use our flip tool. So yeah, we do have to change. So like this green, it had gone under, so now it goes over. This blue had gone over, so now it should go under. I missed a blue one over here. Oh, it's floating. That's why. Layer, anchor. Here, merged it. All right, so all the ones down here have to get changed. Screen went over this. This goes over this. Blue went under the yellow. Blue goes over top of that. Green was under, so now green is over. Yellow. Green. Blue. Oh man, so this is getting kind of confusing. I think I got it right though. Wow. Correct. Clear that one over this one, yes. That was very confusing, but there it is. So we continued it on, but we have flipped it to go the other direction. So it's, yeah, that's pretty complex for a 12-string bracelet, which I've been told that it's hard to make something complex with so few strings, but this is definitely it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you have hung out this long, please go ahead and hit that like button. It really would help the channel a whole lot. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.